So today we are going to discuss this differentiation of functions of functions. And on your screen you are watching, suppose we are given a function y is equal to f of g of hx. Means there are three functions inside y, inside f, g and h. So if we are going to discuss, we are going to differentiate this y with respect to x, then we have to use the chain rule. That means first we will differentiate the form of f, whatever the form of f is. Then we will differentiate g, the form of g. Means if it is sine, cos, log, whatever, then we will differentiate g accordingly. And finally we will differentiate h. All these differentiation will be multiplied together. So dy by dx is equal to f dash of ghx into g dash of hx into h dash x, where dash means a derivative of that function with respect to x. To illustrate this, let us suppose if y is equal to log of sine of e to the power x. Now we have three functions in this single question. One is log, then sine, then exponential. Exponential means e to the power x. Now if we are going to differentiate this y is equal to log sine e to the power x, then first you will differentiate the form of log, then you will differentiate the form of sine, and finally you will differentiate the form of e to the power x. We know that the differentiation of log is 1 upon whatever जो भी उसकी वैल्यू दी हुई है. So log sin e to the power x को जब differentiate करेंगे we will get 1 upon sin e to the power x, as we know that the differentiation of log x is 1 upon x. So this is 1 upon sin e to the power x. Now we will differentiate sin e to the power x, means we are going to first differentiate sine. So the differentiation of sine is cos, or whatever inside that sine is e to the power x. So cos e to the power x. Now finally we will differentiate e to the power x. So e to the power x का differentiation e to the power x. So we get this differentiation as dy by dx is equal to cot e to the power x into e to the power x. Now we can have another question which is on the screen. In this question, if y is equal to square root of 1 minus sine square log x. Now there are again three functions. First one is under root, then inside that under root you have sine square, then you have log x. So first we are going to differentiate the under root rule, that means which is the power formula. So if y is equal to 1 minus sine square log x to the power 1 by 2, we will differentiate first using power formula. So according to that, 1 by 2 will come out and the power will be deducted by minus 1. So 1 by 2 into 1 minus sine square log x to the power 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1. Now we are going to differentiate inside that bracket 1 minus sine square log x. We know that differentiation of 1 is 0, and differentiation of sine square log x will again be governed by differentiation of functions. Sine square log x means sine log x ka square. So again you will use the power formula in this case. So 2 will come out and the power will be deducted by minus 1. So sine log x to the power 2 minus 1 into d over dx of sine log x. Now you will differentiate sine. So the differentiation of sine is cos, or inside cos the same value that is inside sine, cos log x. Now you will differentiate log x, and the differentiation of log x, as you know, that is 1 upon x. So finally you get your answer as minus times 1 minus sine square log x to the power minus 1 by 2 into sine log x into cos log x upon x. When you will be aware of these trigonometric formulas, then you will be able to shorten this form of the answer by using a formula of 2 sine a cos a is equal to sine 2a. That means आप इसमें 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे और 2 से डिवाइड करोगे, then in numerator you will have 2 sine log x into cos log x. That will become sine twice log x. So that I leave on the students to decide. So on a screen now you are watching some inverse trigonometric functions and their derivatives. So there are 6 inverse ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस जो बेसिक फंक्शंस आपके साइन इनवर्स एक्स, कॉस इनवर्स एक्स, tan इनवर्स, cot इनवर्स, sec इनवर्स और cosec इनवर्स एक्स. So the differentiation of sin inverse x will be 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square. cos इनवर्स का भी सेम होगा, बस एक माइनस आ जाएगा साइन इनवर्स वाले के साथ. tan इनवर्स का एक इम्पोर्टेंट डिफरेंशिएशन है, सो दैट इज 1 upon 1 plus x square. And cot inverse का same है, you will get a minus outside that of tan inverse. So minus times 1 upon 1 plus x square. Now sec inverse x is equal to 1 upon modulus of x into under root of x square minus 1. Now what is the meaning of this modulus? The meaning of this modulus is whatever the value of x is, the result is going to be positive. So 1 upon under root of x square minus 1 into modulus x will give you only positive value. Whether the value of x is negative, that doesn't affect your result. You will always get the differentiation of sec inverse x as positive value. Whereas the differentiation of cos inverse x is equal to minus times 1 upon modulus of x into under root of x square minus 1. That means the differentiation of cos inverse x will always be negative because there is a negative sign. Again, as you are watching this sec inverse x and cosec inverse x, the values of x should be greater than 1 और लेस देन -1. क्योंकि अगर ऐसा नहीं होगा, x की वैल्यू अगर आपकी -1 और +1 के बीच में रहेगी तो अंडर रूट में x स्क्वायर -1 नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. और मैथमेटिक्स में नेगेटिव ऑफ अंडर रूट रियल में डिफाइन नहीं है, वो उसके लिए आपको कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स में जाना पड़ेगा और वो अभी यहाँ पे अलाउड नहीं है. सिमिलरली अगर आप साइन इनवर्स और कॉस इनवर्स का डिफरेंशिएशन देख रहे हैं, you are getting under root of 1 minus x square. So the value of x in case of sin inverse x and cos inverse x will always be between -1 and +1, because if it is not so, then your square root will again become negative, which is not allowed here. So these are 6 basic trigonometric functions in inverse case and their derivatives. On the next screen you are watching some applications of these. Y is equal to sin inverse x to the power 3. ये क्वेश्चन है जो आप सॉल्व करने जा रहे हैं यूजिंग द इनवर्स रूल्स. So dy by dx is equal to d over dx of sin inverse x to the power 3. So there is again a case of functions. एक फंक्शन आपका sin inverse है और दूसरा फंक्शन आपका x to the power 3 है. So first you will differentiate sin inverse, and the differentiation of sin inverse as you just saw is 1 upon under root of 1 minus x to the power 3 into, now you will differentiate x to the power 3. So ultimately you get 1 upon under root of 1 minus x to the power 6 into x to the power 3 का differentiation power formula का use करके 3x square. So finally this is the differentiation of sin inverse x to the power 3. On the next case you have a very complicated calculation based question. So y is equal to sin inverse a of b cos x upon b of a cos x. When you will differentiate this, first you will use sin inverse rule. So according to that 1 upon अंडर रूट ऑफ 1 माइनस जो साइन इनवर्स के साथ ब्रैकेट में दिया हुआ है a प्लस बी कॉस एक्स अपॉन बी प्लस ए कॉस एक्स का होल स्क्वायर इनटू, नाउ यू विल डिफरेंशिएट दैट a प्लस बी कॉस एक्स अपॉन बी प्लस ए कॉस एक्स यूजिंग कोशेंट रूल. सो बार बार a प्लस बी कॉस एक्स को अपॉन बी प्लस ए कॉस एक्स को लिखने की जगह मैंने उसको जेड कंसिडर कर लिया है ताकि अपनी कैलकुलेशन को थोड़ा सा छोटा करा जा सके. सो आई हैव पुट जेड for that a plus b cos x upon b plus a cos x. So that value is 1 upon under root of 1 minus z square into, using the quotient rule we can differentiate a plus b cos x upon b plus a cos x, which is for that you are well aware of that quotient rule, and after simplifying you get your answer as 1 upon under root of 1 minus z square into a square minus b square sin x upon b plus a cos x का होल स्क्वायर, वेयर z इज इक्वल टू ऑब्वियसली जो z की वैल्यू है हमारी क्या है a प्लस बी कॉस एक्स अपॉन b प्लस a cos x. So these are some problems that were based on functions of